Hi everybody, it's Christina here and welcome back to my channel. So, if I look tired, it's because I am. If I look upset, it's because I am. I was trying to book a family vacation for just the three of us, and it is not going to plan. So I had researched almost all night into where I wanted to stay, and I found this place. It's beautiful. It's like a farm. It's everywhere that I want. And I splurged a little for the big cabin, but I want to do the reserve now, pay later, because right now I just honestly did not have that much money just in my bank account. And I usually like to do it in case something comes up between now and then, like we can't end up making it. Well, I booked it through a well-known booking site, and that was my biggest mistake because on it said the price, it said everything. It said due at this time, $0. So that's why I booked this place. Well, about 10 minutes later, I get an email from the place saying, hey, you can pay now here. And I'm like, pay what now? So don't click on it because I'm like, okay, I'm just going to look into this later. But then like 2 minutes after I got that email, I get another email saying that they just charged my debit card for almost $400. I didn't have $400 in that account. That wasn't, already being used somewhere else. So I try to contact the business. They don't answer me for a while. I contact who I booked it through, and I'm like, hey, your place didn't say that I would get there's a deposit. And they're like, yeah, there's a deposit. I'm like, but none of my paperwork says deposit, and I've looked through it so many times. And so why am I getting charged? And they're like, oh, well, we could just see about canceling it. Apparently, according to the cancellation policy, that if I cancel it, I'm going to get charged another $200 on top of the 300 or 30 some. It's a lot of money right now for me. And so I'm kind of upset. So fast forward to about 30 minutes ago, I get home and I go to lay down and I check my email, and the company the company I booked it through said they're going to look at it and see if they can't send a request for me to cancel it for free and not get charged. Well, then the place that I was going to stay at, they sent me an email basically calling me a liar, saying that they tried to log in as a guest and to see, and it showed them that this fee would be due today. And so I, being the person I am, retorted, actually no, and sent both screenshots in my itinerary that I got from that place, both showing that it says $0 due now. And I haven't heard anything from them. But, of course, I can't, stop the payment or try to do a charge back because I have to wait until the payment is pending, or the payment is finished pending, and since it's just pending now. But the thing is, they've already that money is no longer in my account. So I'm a little upset, and I really just want to hear back from them and see if they're going to make this right, because I have shown them all of the things saying that this company did not represent them correctly, and hopefully that they fix this and this doesn't happen to someone else, because it's a beautiful place. And even if I don't get to cancel it, if they just refund me that $300 or almost $400, then I would be happy, because I'd still like to go, but I'm not gonna go if you're gonna. And I get that it's not that company's fault, except for it kind of is, because I'm mad at them because they basically insinuated I was wrong, and I just, obviously, that I'm lying to them, but I'm not. because I showed them. I had receipts. Okay, so I'm just upset, and it's literally, I've been up for almost 24 hours now, and I'm tired, but I can't sleep because I keep waiting for an email from them or from the person I booked it through. Because if they cancel it, then the money should eventually get put back into my account. But that's the problem. It never gets put back as fast as it is taken out, you know. So I'm going to have some bills taken out well before that money is put back. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm not crying and complaining to you guys about money. I'm not, because we're fine. It's just like we have this like kind of long period right now between paychecks. So, like, well, it's just irritating that I worked so hard to plan out this bills, and I specifically looked for reserve now, pay later, and all my paperwork says that just to be charged. And so I know I'm not the person who will be like, oh, I'm going to charge back their company, or I'm going to stop this payment, because normally I'm like, yeah, I forgot about that. But this isn't something I forgot about. This isn't something that I knew about, because I straight up told her, I'm like, if I knew I was going to have to pay that today, then I wouldn't have booked it. And then another thing that really bugs me is I have two different prices. So the company that I booked it through is cheaper than if I was to book it through there. So they sent my itinerary has this price, and I was like, okay. And then they sent me like a bill of what I still owe, and it's more than that. And it's just like, I don't know. I may be just because I'm tired, I'm blowing this out of proportion a little bit, but I don't think I am, because I get that it's a business, and they're trying to make money, and they're trying to make sure that even if you cancel, they do have money. But like, the only reason I booked it was because it said reserve now, pay later. And like 30%, like later on, paying 30. Here's their cancellation policy. If you cancel on or before June 28th, you have to pay a 30% fee. And that's at until 5 o'clock. Now, 5 o'clock on June 28th and after, you are stuck with the full 100% of whatever you booked. And that was also one of my things, is that it was supposed to have free cancellation. And then when I talked to that company that I booked it through about the cancellation being free, she was like, no, it's not. And I was like, listen, it is 4 a.m., I'm exhausted, and you're trying to tell me. So, of course, I got the biggest attitude, and I feel kind of bad, but I don't. Because that means they are definitely just trying to take advantage of people. And, like, I don't want to have to, like, deal with the whole bank thing. But if they don't give me my money back, I am going to have to. Because that's to me, it's ridiculous. And like, if I'm clearly showing you, you can go to the site, because I gave you the website, and I've given you, like, I've shown you screenshots, and I've sent you my itinerary that shows that this company is not representing you correctly. I hope to God that you're gonna change it, and you're gonna make it where it does, because I can't believe I'm the first person that this has happened to. I'm just not going to be the first person that sits and takes it. So, if that means I have to march my hat, or have to spend 2-3 hours on the phone to get it back, I'm going to do it. Get my money back, I'm going to do it. Because they shouldn't have taken out that money in the first place. What if I was going to pay with a different card? And I'm glad I didn't click pay now. But like, that's just, to me, that really does not speak well for their character. Honestly, it really upsets me that they did that, and that the way I think that they're handling it is not very well. But I get, as a business, they're there to make money, but they're exorbitant prices anyway. Like, for 2 nights, it's gonna cost me right around $700. So like, and that's 2 nights. And that first day, you're literally not allowed to get there until 4. So like 4 p.m. So like half that day is gone. I don't know. To me, I feel very taken advantage of. And I've just learned my lesson. I am never going to book through this company before, even though I have really booked through them like so many times, and I've never had an issue until now. I've booked probably 10 or so hotels through them, and this is the first time that I've actually had a problem. So, but I only need to be like burned once before I'm just like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do it again. And that kind of sucks because that website's usually a cheaper way to get it, and I guess that's how I was getting it for a lot less. But if the company isn't going to recognize that I was supposed to be getting it for less, then I think that the companies need to talk a little bit more. I'm so scared to check my phone. What's bad is I really do want to stay at this place. It is beautiful. I went through tons of places, and this one really just caught my eye because it looked beautiful. It's got really good reviews. It's like a 9.2 out of 10. But if this isn't made right, I will leave a review. And I will definitely bring all the tea and all the receipts to this if it doesn't get if it doesn't get resolved, and I will show you guys and tell you guys everything to see. We'll see if it wants it. We'll see what happens to it. Excuse me. But now I'm at a state where I can't really sleep, even though I'm exhausted, and I'm just so upset about it. And if I had known about it, it would have been a different story. But again, I didn't. I'm going to go ahead and get off this video and I guess go check my phone and maybe try to lay in bed until I fall asleep because I really need sleep. I'm just really, really unhappy. I love you guys. I will keep you updated. I probably will be back with a video tonight about it. So, yeah. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day.